Hey everybody, it's Alex from Hannemann Ironworks here, and today I'm in my school. And I'm in my school because I'll be welding up the blacksmithing guillotine project. This one, I did an unboxing video. I'll drop a link into the top right corner. But the reason I'm welding at school is because they have a nice $4,000 welder, which is this Miller right here. It cost them a lot of money, and they have this really nice, it sucks the chemicals out of the air. I can't think of the name. Drop in the comments if you guys know. But their welding shop's fantastic. And I don't have one. So that's why I'm welding here. It's the best place for me to weld, and it's what I enjoy doing. And this is a little bit of practice for Skills USA. So, yeah, just hop right to it. One quick note before I start tack welding it up is I need to wrap this thing in paper. So I'll wrap this in paper all the way around like twice or so, and then I'll tack weld the sides. And then with that just a little bit of spacing with the paper, it'll allow this to slide easily in and out. I wouldn't go more than 2 or 3 times, but a sheet of paper is, pretty standard. So I'm just gonna wrap it around and see how many. Because I've seen if you wrap it too many times, it just kind of gets way too slippery. And this is just a piece of my math homework, and it's irrelevant at this point. So wrap this up, and I'll get it all set up with some of these clamps, and I'll bring it back when I'm ready. Alright guys, so after that kind of disaster of a video, this is kind of what I ended up with the welds. I kind of figured out what my problem was after I was done welding and talking to my welding instructor. The wire feed was set to max, and I didn't realize that, and that's why it kind of pits out at the end. And I started up quite a few times, so you can see this is one, this is one. I think this may be a full one. This is one that I kind of dipped and then wasn't consistent. This was one of my last ones that's kind of straight, and that one's kind of good. This one was centered, and it's just kind of a mess. And this is kind of where I was figuring out the MIG welder, where it's not great, but it's functional and it's good for me. Definitely not good for a customer, but for me, this is plenty fine. Now it's my job to scribe, or maybe not scribe, but at least get this centered up with a tape measure, and then I will kind of keep it there with one of the little triangle clamp guys, or magnet clamp guys. Here, I got one right here. One of these doodads. There's magnets on and then magnets to the side, just to keep it consistent, so keep it from moving. They're not super strong, but they do their job, and this thing slides in and out quite well, so I'm pleased with it. It just doesn't look the best, and for this next time I'll try a stick welder just to get some more practice on different machines. So I'll be back with you when I have this one welded on. Alright guys, so I have the guillotine flipped upside down, and I'm going to be welding the shank on. It's actually not quite square. Well, I'll figure that one out. But as you can see, it is a little wonky because I didn't tack this side, and this side kind of warped it down, and it was a little too late to fix, but whatever. It's the cost of learning and making mistakes. And I'll show you the weld when I'm done, but 2 sides aren't great, and the 2 other sides are pretty good. The last 2 I got definitely a significant amount better, but for this I'm just gonna use a MIG gun because it is such a thin material, so I get a nice better weld that's easier to control, at least in my opinion, because I've used a MIG gun longer and have more experience with it. So use a MIG gun for this and just do probably 8 tacks, 2 on each side, and call it good. Alright, be back with you when I have that done. Alright guys, so you can see here, got 2 tacks on every side. And this one's parallel with the base, so that's good, but this definitely isn't parallel. I could have tried to fix it, make it kind of an S shape, but I just want this to be parallel with that. I just don't want to dink around with it. So I just have to deal with this being warped, but I don't mind that much. It's still very hot right now, so I'm going to go bring it and cool it down and be back with you in a second. And I'm letting the fume extractor run because I believe it may have been galvanized and it smells kind of funny. So I'm letting that run just to get all the chemicals out of the air. Alright, hey guys, so it's actually kind of late at night, so I'm gonna talk a little bit quieter. But it's the day before I gotta upload this. I'm like, oh, I don't have a video, and I do have all that stuff recorded from weeks ago. I just never made the video. I was like, oh, I still have this footage, and well, here's the video. But I show off this guy. Got the Uncle Buck's Forge touch mark right here. As you can see, the base is parallel, but the top is definitely not parallel. It's a little crooked. I think you guys can see this way, because I totally forgot to tack them before I started welding. And you can see I got a decent stick weld job, especially on this side and this side. I was learning a little bit more about the stick welding and restarting over on this side, just kind of more as an experiment, and just learning more about welders and whatnot for Skills USA. And you can definitely tell that these aren't great. What I did learn was the wire speed was too high. My instructor definitely told me that it's kind of pitting out at the ends because the wire is just throwing itself in there, and it shouldn't be. So that was helpful. Just keep it lower and just drag it a little bit slower just to get a consistent bead and not have it be crazy. And my biggest goof up was tack welding this together on like the corners. I forgot to turn the gas on, and also forgot to turn the gas on for an extension of some of these welds, and that was a big goof on my part. So just gotta remember a couple things before I actually start welding, as all welders should. But I totally whiffed there, and I'm still learning. So I'm just trying to prepare for my Skills USA competitions coming up in welding. Obviously, I'm a novice welder. I'm entering as a novice welder. And yeah, it's just more kind of for fun and having fun with the guys. So this is my sweet guillotine tool from Uncle Buck's Forge on Etsy. I'll try and leave a link down in the description for you guys to go check them out. If you didn't see my previous video on unboxing this thing, I unboxed it on camera, and you guys probably saw that, but if you didn't, I'll also drop another link up on the top right. And just to prove to you guys, it works. It works pretty well, just 2 wraps with paper, and it works pretty well. So thank you guys for checking out my video on me learning to weld, basically. But now I have a pretty sweet tool, even though I did mess up a couple times. It's definitely mine, and I'm proud of it. And I definitely got more to learn. So thank you guys. Please drop a like, comment, subscribe. You guys know what to do. And see you guys next time. Bye-bye.